That's right, but it's 100% real. There's a coin out there, the 1982 small date copper Lincoln penny, so rare, so mysterious, that only one confirmed specimen exists. Stay with me because in this video, we're diving deep into the origin, the shocking mistake at the Denver Mint, how this error happened, how you can identify it, and why this little copper penny has been auctioned for a fortune. The background: to understand the magnitude of this coin, we need to go back to the early 1980s, specifically 1982 up until that year, U.S. Pennies were made primarily of copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. But copper prices were rising fast, and minting pennies was becoming expensive. Each 1-cent coin was costing nearly as much as its own face value to produce, so the U.S. Mint made a major decision: switch from copper to a cheaper copper-plated zinc composition. The auction sales price and value. Now let's talk about the part that makes jaws drop. The value when the only confirmed 1982 small date copper penny hit the auction block. Experts speculated it would go for a large sum, but no one expected how high it would soar. In 2017, it sold for an astonishing $18,800, and that was just the beginning as awareness grew and more collectors began searching for this variety. Its notoriety skyrocketed. The most recent appraisals and private sale estimates now value this coin at $155,000 to $190,000, and some say $217,000 or more is absolutely possible, especially if another one is found in pristine condition. Here's why the value is so high: unique status, only one known to exist. Historical significance and official minting error during a transitional year. Demand: every collector wants it, but only one person owns it. Grade potential: if a new specimen appears in a high grade like MS67 or higher, the value could double or more. How to identify one? So here's the big question. Could you be the next person to find one? To answer that, you need to understand how to identify the 1982 small date copper penny. Check the mint mark. You're looking for a 1982 penny with a D mint mark under the date. That means it came from the Denver Mint. Look for the small date. This is where you need a magnifying glass or loupe. Here's how to tell the small date from the large date. On a small date, the 2 in 1982 is curved and sits level with the 1 and 9. Weigh it. This is crucial. You'll need a precise digital coin scale. A copper penny will weigh 3.10 grams, a zinc penny will weigh 2.50 grams. If your 1982 small date penny weighs 3.1 grams, you might have the golden ticket. What if I told you that one of these coins, a 1983 copper Lincoln penny, is so rare that it's been valued? Sounds like a fantasy, right? But it's 100% real. We're diving deep into the mystery, history, and unbelievable value of one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever struck. And if you stick with me to the end, you'll find out how you could spot one of these hidden treasures right in your own pocket change. The backstory: the U.S. Mint was in the middle of a financial crisis of sorts. The cost of copper was skyrocketing, and every penny they minted was costing more than its own face value. To fix that, the mint made a major decision in 1982: switch from a solid copper composition to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This new zinc-based penny weighed 2.5 grams, compared to the traditional copper penny's 3.11 grams in 1983. The new composition was fully implemented. The real auction sales price and value. Now, let's talk numbers, and these are not your everyday coin values. When word of the 1983 copper penny hit the auction world, collectors and investors went crazy. Why? It's an impossible coin. Every known 1983 penny should be zinc. Only 1 or 2 confirmed examples exist. It's a transitional error, which are highly sought after. Rarity plus demand equals explosive value. Low-end estimate $200,000. Recent private appraisal $255,000. Future high-grade specimen prediction, $300,000 or more. This makes the 1983 copper Lincoln cent one of the top 10 most valuable pennies ever made in the United States. And what makes it even more exciting: there may be more of them still out there, hiding in drawers, jars, and bank rolls. How to identify one? So, how do you know if you've got one of these high-dollar errors? Check the date and mint mark. You need a penny with the date 1983, the D mint mark, Denver Mint. If you don't see the D, it's not the rare Denver version. Weigh the coin. Use a precise digital scale. This is crucial. A zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If your 1983 D penny weighs close to 3.1 grams, don't spend it. Conduct metal testing, optional but ideal. Professional coin dealers and grading companies can do a non-destructive X-ray fluorescence test, XRF, to verify the coin's composition. Get it graded. If all signs point to copper, submit the coin to PCGS or NGC. This is the only way to get full authentication and maximum value at auction.